all right, so like this. A lot of people talk about that data and they be like, yo, it's third round. Right. They don't never talk about the round 1 or 2. Right. It could be a third. Right. So that's what I'm saying. So we already know how like rap battle is. If you go, how you doing K. Nobody ever talked about the round. They talked about yo, soon as we pull the paperwork out. So you don't believe in a knockout? I don't for real. Nah. Depending on like what it is. You don't think that was a knockout? Or you don't think that Haney Garcia? Haney got up 3 times, 4 times, but we knew what that was. So in that round, all right, so let me ask you something. Yeah. If I was on the street and I say, yo, Clips, 3 is hitting such and such, you're gonna be like, okay, right. So why is it hit more than right? It's the sport we in. But that's what I'm saying. But if we talk in a conversation, certain shit, what I do, I talk to you. I give a prime example. What, me and you might be the only 2 undefeated niggas on the app. Right? I know that. I am too. Oh, yeah. So we both undefeated on the app, right? There's a lot of people that feel like the app don't count. But me and you feel like it counts. Nigga, fuck that. Because it's where we at. We feel like it counts because we didn't lose. The moment we lose, that shit don't count no more. Let's keep it 100. So what I'm saying is, in battle rap, that's when you got hit at. That's when you got hit at. If Geechee would have ran his mouth on the street, it wouldn't have mattered. But in the sport, that's what counts. So when he hit you, you gotta say that's it. I'm not gonna lie, right? Y'all like that shit. I don't agree with that shit, though. I don't agree with that shit. Battle rap is what I make it, nigga. So if I tell you like this is exactly how it is, like that's exactly how it is. Yeah. I feel like this. Now in 2023 and 2024, I feel like niggas is making the rules as it go. In battle rap. They just like, okay, now this is cool. I wouldn't do this on the street around my niggas, but since we battle rap, let's do it. That's not. That's how I feel. What I'm saying is, I go off.
Is he trying to say that this would have never happened back then?
It seems like the thing with Easy, I think this is where he kind of loses not lose this is where he gets that title. Like, man, that nigga's delusional, or nigga don't got it. You know what I mean? If he does shit like this, the way he's saying stuff like this, like he's saying like he wouldn't like respect when the dudes use the angles on him or something that they don't have, but we literally watched him get him back.
Kickoff just moments away as we've arrived at Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. Today, a good one in store here. It's the LA Chargers and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. And we're off from Jacksonville. And this is not a good start. That kick falls just short of the landing zone, and this opening drive is going to begin from the 40. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Hey.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Sent to the ground by Khalil Mack.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he goes out, just needs one more step there to reach midfield.
whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front needed to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive, and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Perhaps a little misplaced sense of urgency on their opening drive. We'll find out together, and they're going for this from their own side. Going on 4th, here's Lawrence. Escapes the pocket. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. 1st and 10.
Go.
Herbert throwing right away. This is cut downfield by Allen. To the house. Touchdown, LA! The Chargers get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. It's a Keenan Allen touchdown.
First drive, first play.
Let's
Let's get it.
ways now. You can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And he tried to finesse that one far too much. It doesn't come close to the landing zone, so set this drive up at the 40.
Rip, 23.
1st down throw, Lawrence. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Ralph. Hey, so high.
Lawrence trying again on 2nd. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down
We
coming up.
rushed 3 and got
An
home.
early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going, and that incompletion won't help.
And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return.
At their own 17-yard line.
Chargers getting set. 1st and 10.
Set. Wide 80 hot. Ready.
On the carry, this is Najee Harris. And he'll be met near the line to limit the game to a yard. Stopped by Foye Oluokun.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook.
Oh, yeah, he ain't going to be
Aggressive
good
call
on that
on
outside.
second.
Last run,
Yeah,
not a
good
lot
call
of help,
inside.
Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Harris once more. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. The former #1 pick, Trayvon Walker on the stop.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker, and that That should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Set. 12, 12. Ready.
Herbert from the gun. Short pass brought in. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
They're going for it. It's Herbert. Into the hands of Gadsden. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
A gain of 4 yards.
It's a gain of 4. And the 4th down call pays off as they'll move the chain.
A 4-yard pickup.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
And the Chargers 1st down.
Set.
They go play action. Here's Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
A 10-yard loss on the play.
Fuck.
It's 2nd down.
And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the 1st quarter. 7-0 is our score. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Charger football. They have 2nd and pretty long here.
Baylor Tiger. Baylor Tiger. Set.
Working from the gun here. It's Herbert. Throw left side. Grabbed by Allen. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still brought not enough to avoid 3rd down.
Guys, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
7th play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3.
Set. 5-9, 5-9.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Johnson finds the football complete. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Chargers 1st down.
21.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Lion, 21. Baylor Tiger.
Herbert. That one's complete. Amari on Hampton. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Set. 380. Ready.
Shotgun give to Hampton. He has room past the 25. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Set. 380. Crowd right. Hey, Ray. Go.
From the red zone on 1st. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
12 yards.
It wasn't the first time, Kate, you've called this guy's name, but definitely one of the hardest sacks he's going to have. A lot of range required to get that one done, but an impressive negative tackle for loss.
And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
59.
They're in long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Staring down, that down in distance, it was going to take some type of big play offensively to extend the drive. But all that sack did was create a bigger play for the defense.
This will not connect. Not enough leg and too far left as well. And it stays a 1-possession game at 7 points.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
1st and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. Lawrence working from the gun. On the move, headed right. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
On red. Here we go.
Off the play action, it's Lawrence. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. Dante Jackson takes it away. So he'll get the return right up to about the midfield stripe before he goes out of bounds. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield
people
like
and everything on the
you
sideline.
have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball.
Let me turn around
and
and
they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Couldn't make the connection, was looking for Lat McConkey. So 2nd down coming up. So first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He had been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it, right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball. And they still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
That's this one off to Hampton. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sail that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off a 1st down.
Herbert on 1st down. Going with a screen to Hampton. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Timeout call by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
It's Herbert once more. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers will add to their lead at the end of the half. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Dicker on now for the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Chargers double their lead to 14.
14. Jaguars nothing. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the
Time
Chargers.
left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. This return starts at the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here comes the final play of our first half.
Hey, run!
They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Cam Little to kick off for the
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Fields this one at the 3. And he's
Dang, I thought he was gonna block.
Before going down.
Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Kappa, kappa, kappa. Set.
Going to Harris to start the half. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
380.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Set. 380. Go.
Here's Herbert. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Bronco. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
59, 59. Let's go, let's go. 21. 5-9, 5-9. Set.
On third down, Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack brings the offense to fourth down.
And it's 3 and out.
The Chargers lined up in punt formation. He has it at the 13. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30.
At their own 27-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's first and 10.
Red on red. Here we go.
Here's ETN to begin the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Brought down behind
And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes second and 11.
Hey, go, go.
Now Lawrence. Fits it through the middle. And he gets this down near the 30.
A gain of 43 yards. That's good.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
354.
First down.
11, 11.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Hey, I'm gun.
Here's ETN on first down. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. He's got it near the 8. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville
I seen the scene.
touchdown.
I didn't even adjust nothing.
The
Didn't
Jaguars
adjust
start the
shit.
second half with some needed points. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Liam Cohen keeping his kicker on the sidelines here. They're going for 2.
Hey, Lion.
Lawrence is going to try and throw. And he reaches the end zone, so the 2-point conversion will cut the lead down to 6.
You know, we tend to say this all the time, and I'll say it yet again, Kate. Big targets in the red zone are an enormous advantage. Not many guys can match up and defend someone like him, and no surprise, they went right to him for the conversion.
Returnable from the 2. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's first and 10. They'll start with a give to Harris. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. Herbert back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. Ooh, this is close, but I think it's going to be 3rd down. Gain on the play up to the 38.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
A 3rd down run with Harris. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
A gain of 9 yards.
So we're through 3 here. It's Chargers football as they try to hang on to a lead in a close game.
First down, Chargers.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
Lion.
Play action now for Herbert. Blitz is there, and he goes down.
I don't know who the fuck 79 is. He needs to get off the team.
Backwards, 2nd down coming up.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
Taylor tight. Holding for try. 21. Step.
Herbert now. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. It's a gain of 22. And the Chargers will have a first.
And the Chargers first down.
Herbert from the gun. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's 2nd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Back to the air, Herbert. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it third and 4.
Go. Go.
Looking to throw. That one's nabbed by Allen. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's another Chargers first down. A gain of 7. And the Chargers first down.
From the gun, they go with Harris. Running in the red zone. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Chargers.
It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Chargers leading by 6.
Chargers.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Set. Grenading. Grenade.
Staying on the ground with Harris. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. With 1:54 remaining, the defense burns a timeout.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Set. Grenading. Hey, go lion. Set.
This is Harris on 2nd down. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Now whistles and a timeout taken quickly by the defense. 1:50 left to go.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. Now a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their 3rd. A big try coming up here for Cameron Dicker. This from just 23 yards away. Dicker connects there. And that'll make it a 2-score game.
The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. When they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
Rip, 23.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Pressure's there, and the Chargers got him. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line.
Loss of 7. Brings up 2nd and 17. At the 17.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. He's got it deep downfield. And he will take this down near the opposing 35-yard line.
48 yards.
Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Going deep here for the end zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Took his shot at 6 that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Take right open. Easy, route.
Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. Taking a chance to the end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
Here we go.
Looking to throw it. He's got it over the middle. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line.
Easy. Read up 24. Read up 24. 11 and
First down.
First down throw. Lawrence. Cut near the goal line. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. You know, kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And he'll get it up to the 44. That was their chance to take the field goal out of the picture altogether, Brock. But now, really got to buckle down and keep them out of field goal range.
Isn't this just the NFL, Kate?
It is.
I mean, every single week it seems like we're into these one possessions at the end of the game, situations that matter. And now what matters for this defense is to keep the explosive plays to a minimum. Make this other team earn it if they're going to move down the field and, in fact, kick that game-winning field goal. You know what? This game is hard. So sometimes catching a break or two in just the right circumstances is a big deal. Sideline could be your best friend as a runner, because you lose the ball next to it, there's a good chance it could go harmlessly out of bounds.
Carried by Harris here. Start the drive. And he's got the Charger first down, and that should be all she wrote in this one.
Right back.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
First down, Chargers.
So the Chargers take this one on the road. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths, because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now, and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.
Just a few blocks down the street from the state capitol in Indiana, it's Lucas Oil Stadium, downtown Indianapolis, the home of the Colts. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Los Angeles Chargers and the Indianapolis Colts.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson on hand as Cameron Dicker is set to kick things off. Off we go from Indianapolis. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
And this run game certainly didn't waste any time getting settled in. Nice job by the offensive line, displacing defenders at the point of attack, and allows the back to pick up a nice chunk to get this game rolling.
In motion comes Pittman. They'll work the middle here with Taylor. Heeling forward for maybe a yard. It was Odafe to make the play.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 8. To throw is Jones. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Taylor.
That's good for a Colts. First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Pat the 60. Pat the 60.
In motion is Warren. They'll run out of the gun. It's Taylor. They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. Troy Dodd there to make the tackle. Working from the gun, it's Jones. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And 7.
From the gun, it's Jones. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Chargers are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
They'll take over 1st and 10
Zoom, zoom.
at their own 42-yard line.
Now a first carry for the Alabama product, Najee Harris. And he'll manage to get this ahead.
Buddy was a mean stiff arm right there, and we was young.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 4.
Cap. 5-9.
Shotgun now for Herbert. That's caught by the tight end, Tyler Conklin. And he is out of bounds.
13 yards on the play.
It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, L.A.
13 yards. And the Chargers first down.
Here's Harris.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
2nd and 10 at the Colts' 39-yard line.
2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Herbert.
Ah, I didn't mean to throw that one. Ah, that's me. That's a bad pass. I seen it too. I seen it too.
And the Colts will have great field position as they
take
take over
that.
at their own 45.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
I was just faked him. I see he was trying to play him too.
First down, they'll start with Taylor.
It's a quick 1-2. He was just, oh my God, that's a touchdown. I fucked it up.
So a turnover-filled first quarter has come to an end. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. We'll come back to Indianapolis in a moment. From the 46, here's 2nd and 9. Shotgun now for Jones. He'll look deep for Pittman. And they bring him down.
Damn, good catch.
It is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. A big gainer for Indianapolis. A pickup of 44 yards.
The 9-yard line.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
He was taken down.
Move back to the 10. They'll try here on 2nd and goal.
Oh, I'm right there. What the f?
And it's complete. And they'll get about 5 yards closer, but now it is 3rd and goal.
A bit of a
That's
quick
wild.
hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
And he pitches it. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Colts.
They gotta give me my feet.
And this is what
We all
good
good.
offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You
Give me
turn
my
it over
pick
on
and we all
possession
good.
one. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
He fields it at the 8. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. On first down, Herbert. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down.
I see why Justin Herbert be getting sacked. This whole line is trash.
In there to drop him, and that's going to be a loss of 9 to open this drive. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That's complete. It is Trey Harris. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Indianapolis after this. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Now it's Herbert. That's hard. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's a big one for the Chargers. 36 yards. 1st and 10.
A gain of 36 yards. 1st down, Los Angeles.
First carry here for the former Tar Heel, Omarion Hampton. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. And the Chargers have the 1st down. On play action. Now,
Oh, too early? It's too early?
There, but not on the same page with his
I had time. I had time too. I rushed it.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
That's a touchdown. Where is the line? 73's all the way up there.
Couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Set. 180. Go.
Now, Herbert. He's got the open man. That's McConkey. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
That's another Chargers first down. A gain of 12. First down, Chargers.
Throwing again, Herbert.
Oh my gosh.
Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Set. Go, set. Lion. Go.
Here's Herbert.
What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do, yo?
And it's going to force third down.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock.
I threw him a ball right there.
And now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
That's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out
We
of
get
field goal.
cooked off that right side, too.
Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. On fourth down, out is J.K. Scott to punt for the Chargers, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep.
Gosh.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback.
Kick it high.
Come out to the
50
20-yard line.
Where it went.
Got it. Ready?
Now a play fake. Jones. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
A loss of 7. Brings up second and 17.
On play action, it's Jones. Rolling to the left. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. Third and a long way to go. To throw, it's Jones. That's over the
Is that pick six? We need it.
Picked off by Benjamin St. Just. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. We saw it earlier.
DB.
On the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick
I
six.
fucking missed the
Mike, the
kick.
reality is this has just been a bad first
Ooh,
half.
roughing the
Throwing
kicker. Got
football,
another
not
chance.
only is it a second interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick six.
Now another shot here at the PAT. The kick is good. What a turn of events at the end of the half. They will take a 1-point lead into the locker room. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. And mark him down up beyond the 30. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Herbert now on first down. He's got his tight end, Arande Gadsden, the second. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and a yard. On the give, here's Hampton. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They'll try to run for it.
Damn, nobody blocks over here. Well, I don't know how Herbert would be doing this shit in real life.
Dead in his tracks and set up fourth down. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. They do go for it. It's Herbert. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Zone read, it's a give to Taylor. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. They go right back to Taylor. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive. Well, a field goal try at least gives you a chance to take the lead. I think at this stage, early in the second half, Mike, if I'm this coach, I think I'm thinking long and hard. Do I have a play I love? If I do, let's be aggressive and extend this possession and hopefully come away with 6.
Come on, set. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Jones to throw for it on fourth down. And this one is caught by Pierce. And he is going to have a Colts first down. They find a way to convert on fourth down and pick up 10 yards. So points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Fourth quarter commences. It's a run by Taylor. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game. So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on fourth down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
That's going to be caught, and that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a 4th down, 4th quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs. They're trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with the 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Another run here with Harris. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the 1st down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this.
Lion.
On 1st down, right back to Harris. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. And we'll see a timeout used by the defense, stopping it right out of the break. 1:57 to go in the game. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Flow.
They'll drop to throw. To the tight end, and he fits it in.
Like I say, you better stay in bounds.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big one here in the 4th quarter. It's a gain of 34.
At the 44-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Kappa.
A give, and here comes Harris. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. The Colts will signal for their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Hey, easy. We go orange. Hey, go lion. Ready?
Throwing, Herbert. That's to the running back, Amarian Hampton. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He did not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down.
Kappa. Set.
To throw, it's Herbert. He's got his man. Allen with the connection. Trying to get to that.
Gave you something to look at on that side. Yes, sir.